In the name of Allah, the most glorified, the most merciful, the possessor, the proprietor, whose blessings are uncountable, whose being is eternal. In the name of whose mercy Allah, is infinite, the most glorified, whose provisions are the most merciful, the possessor, good morning, ladies and proprietor, I, Rabia Zara, whose blessings are uncountable, to extend my warm welcome eternal. To all in the name of whose mercy Allah, is infinite, the most glorified, provisions are the most merciful, the possessor, good morning, ladies and proprietor, with University of the Punjab, Lahore, and Government College University, Faisalabad. Here, it would be my privilege to briefly introduce AZSP. The Applied Zoological Society of Pakistan was established on 13th of September 2018. AZSP is a professional body that represents Pakistani zoologists, scientists, and allied health professionals in various fields of life sciences. AZSP provides a platform for professional exchange, education, and collaboration amongst its members with the aim to promote advancement of biosciences in the country. With the increasing interest in biosciences and rapid development of this field in Pakistan and worldwide, AZSP's membership has been growing over the years with over 3,000 members to date. The organizing committee of ICAZ-2025 warmly welcomes all the international and national speakers, teachers, faculty members, and students. Thank you for joining us. Now we will officiate our proceedings with the everlasting name of Allah. For the recitation of Holy Quran, I request Mr. Hafiz Muhammad Tawheed from MPhil Zoology 3rd semester, Government College University, Faisalabad. I request Mr. Hafiz to join us and enlighten our hearts with holy verses of Quran. Please, Mr. Tawheed.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان صدق الله.
Thank you, Mr. Hafiz Tawheed, for such a soulful recitation of Holy Quran. Now, once again, I humbly request Mr. Hafiz Tawheed to join us and enlighten our hearts with the praise of our beloved and last prophet, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Please, Mr. Tawheed.
रसूल अमी खतमुल मुरसलीन रसूल अमी खतमुल मुरसलीन तुझ सको نہیں ہے عقیدہ یہ اپنا بس صدق و یقین ہے عقیدہ یہ اپنا بس صدق و یقین تجھ سا کوئی نہیں تجھ سا کوئی نہیں اے رسول امین دست قدرت نے ایسا بنایا تجھے جملہ اوصاف سے خود سجایا تجھے جملہ اوصاف سے خود سجایا تجھے اے ازل کے حسین اے ابد کے حسین اے ازل کے حسین اے ابد کے حسین تجھ سا کوئی نہیں تجھ سا کوئی نہیں اے رسول امین بزم کونین پہلے سجائی گئی پھر تیری ذات منظر پہ لائی گئی پھر تیری ذات منظر پہ لائی گئی سید الاولین سید الاخرین سید الاولین سید الاخرین تجھ سا کوئی نہیں تجھ سا کوئی نہیں اے رسول امین ختم المرسلین اے رسول امین
Thank you, Mr. Hafiz Toheed, for such a heartfelt recitation of Nate Rasool Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now, it's my honor to invite Professor Dr. Faraj Jabi, the Vice Chairperson AZSP. Professor Dr. Faraj Jabi is Dean Faculty of Life Sciences at Government College University, Faisalabad. She holds a PhD from Quaid-e-Azam University and 2 postdoctorates from Newcastle University, UK. She is awardee of Inspired Project funded by British Council UK and HEC, Pakistan. She also holds an award of Speak Grants funded by British Council UK. She got Excellent Leadership Award from Islamic Development Bank, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia for the year 2011 and year 2015. Dr. Jabi has attended over 60 international and national conferences. She has published over 200 peer-reviewed articles in high-impact science journals. I humbly request Professor Dr. Faraj Jabi to join us and share her valuable insights. Please, Professor Dr. Faraj Jabi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Rana Sikandar Hayat, Education Minister Punjab, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ali, Sitare Imtiaz, Tamga Imtiaz, Chairman Applied Zoological Society of Pakistan, Vice Chancellor, University of the Punjab, Patron-in-Chief, ICAZ-2025, Professor Dr. Rufi Azam, Vice Chancellor, Government College University, Faisalabad, my mentor, Dr. Abdul Shakur Chaudhary from Newcastle University, UK, Professor Dr. Talat Nasir Pasha, Professor Dr. Qausar Abdullah Malik, Dr. Hafizullah, Professor Dr. Nabil Arohi, Professor Dr. Salma Sultana, Professor Dr. Nadeem Sheikh, Professor Dr. Azhar Rasool, Professor Dr. Taiba Sultana, Dr. Shabana Nas, Organizing Committee, and the Offices Bearer of Applied Zoological Society of Pakistan, distinguishing guests from national and international universities, esteemed keynote speakers, my dedicated colleagues, passionate young researchers and students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good morning. It is a profound honor and a moment of great academic pride to welcome you at the inauguration of the 8th International Conference on Applied Zoology, ICAZ-2025. This conference series are consistently served as a beacon, illuminating the crucial role that zoological sciences play in shaping a sustainable future. The theme of the conference is Interdisciplinary Approaches for a Sustainable World, fostering innovative solutions for food, medicine, and industry. Is not merely a statement, it is a declaration of our collective scientific responsibility in the time of unprecedented global challenges, from climate vulnerability and emerging zoonotic pandemics to the urgency of food security. We must be beyond disciplinary silos. We must connect the microscopic to the macroscopic, the gene to the ecosystem. The spirit of intellectual collaboration is beautifully captured in the words of great French chemist Louis Pasteur, who said, "Science knows no boundary. Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." Indeed, the knowledge we share here across borders and the disciplines is the light we need to guide our world towards stability. Dear audience, applied zoology today is the very definition of a high impact field. In the realm of food, our research enhances aquaculture, protects livestock, and innovate pest control, ensuring that resources provided by the animal kingdom are both abundant and sustainably managed. In the realm of medicine, animal models are the crucial foundation for understanding complex diseases, developing new therapeutics, and combating antimicrobial resistance. Our direct services are the illuminating discussions that light the immense pleasure to again welcome you to the 8th International Conference on Applied Zoology, ICAZ 2025. Thank you, and may your time at the conference be highly rewarding. God bless all, and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we will start our plenary session of ICAZ 2025. Due to time constraints, we will be unable to take question answers from our audience during live sessions. So it is requested, if you have any query regarding any oral presentation, you can write us in comment section. We will communicate with our oral presenters through email. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, I feel honored to invite Professor Dr. Zaliha Salamoglu, Faculty of Science, Khoja Ahmed Yasavi International, Kazakhstan. And she will talk about student capacity assessment of meristin in Poland using a network of pharmacology approach. Please, Professor Dr. Zaliha Salamoglu, join us and grace this conference.
Hi everyone, greetings from Kazakhstan. Firstly, I would like to many thanks to all organizing members to invite me to this very great event, Lahore, Pakistan. In this session, I would like to present about antioxidant capacity assessment of myricetin in Poland using a network pharmacology approach. In this study, the mechanisms of action of the antioxidant capacity of myricetin a potentially active compound found in the bee pollen obtained from the bee production farms in the southern region of Kazakhstan, was investigated by performing chemical and network pharmacology analysis. As you know, bee pollen has some different pharmacological types. A ball or pellet of flower pollen collected from the field packaged by worker bees and used as the hive's primary food source. Also, it has many beneficial effects, especially with antioxidant capacity. It has body's detoxification process. Also, it has many beneficial for liver health. So, as you know, myricetin is a member of the flavonoid class of polyphenolic compounds with antioxidant properties. Myricetin is structurally similar to physin, luteolin, and quercetin and is reported to have many of same function as these other members of the flavonol class of flavonoids. So, especially we use some different data tools. Swiss Target Prediction is a website that allows us to find predicted targets of a molecule considered to be bioactive. The targets belonging to myricetin were obtained from the data tools. GeneCards is database that provides comprehensive information on all annotated and predicted human genes, from gene data mining to these genome sequence analysis. Genes associated with oxidant were retrieved from the GeneCards database using the keyword oxidation, like this. So for collection the active ingredients in the plant and overlapping targets of disease, the potential active ingredient targets and oxidant targets of myricetin were imported into the Jivan database. Jivan is an open source JavaScript library designed for use on web-based platforms to create Venn diagrams by processing lists and to support science in analyzing their data. So the intersection genes were imported into string database or to obtain information on the protein interaction network. The string database is a database of protein-protein association network and functional enrichment analysis for any sequence genome of interest. The drug these intersection genes were transferred to the string database and the species was identified as Homo sapiens. Cytoscape can calculate parameters such as degree between centrality, closest centrality of each node in the network diagram. All these parameters can deeply analyze the characteristic of the nodes in the interaction network. Protein-protein interaction data were retrieved based on interactions of medium confidence level or higher, and target nodes with BC and CC degree values higher than the corresponding median values in the PPI network were selected, and 10 possible core targets were identified for further study. Especially between centrality measures how often a node lies on the shortest path between other nodes. It identifies proteins that act as bridge or connectors in the network, controlling the flow of information. Closeness centrality measures how close a node is to all other nodes in the network. A protein with a high CC can quickly interact or communicate with others, indicating it is centrally located in the network. So, to investigate the functions and potential mechanisms of core target genes, Gene Ontology and Kyoto Encyclopedia of Genes and Genomes pathway and reach analysis was performed using SHINE. So, core target genes were selected using Huygens gene nomenclature community gene symbols for the species Homo sapiens with a value 0.05 set for significant differences, and visualization was performed for a total of 20 pathways. So, molecular docking is a theoretical simulation method used to investigate the interactions and recognition of receptors and ligands, examine intermolecular interactions and predict binding modes and affinities, as well as being a common method in drug discovery. Molecular docking analyses between target structure and ligands were performed using autodocking. We can see on this slide about myricetin chemical structure and related to oxidation against oxidation as effect overlapping targets. So we can find this about 100 targets for myricetin, and also it has more than 1500 target genes for oxidant were identified. We can see this about that issue on the slide. So especially each component or target is represented by a node, and the relationship between the component and the target is represented by a connection line in the network of myricetin. A node represents a protein or gene in the protein-protein interaction network. Each node is an entity that participates in interactions with other proteins, and it represents the interaction between the two proteins. It connects two nodes, showing that they physically or functionally interact. As you see on this figure, all genes were represented using gene symbols determined by the Hugo Gene Nomenclature Committee to avoid incompatibilities between databases and platforms. So, oxidant targets defined by the DSS database were combined after removal of duplicate data to obtain targets. There are about 100 common targets between myricetin targets and oxidant targets. Process, geomolecular functions, and cellular components through the shiny goo tool. So we can see on the slide about geocellular component and geobiological process on this slide like this. So also we can see about geomolecular function and KEGG about on this slide, KEGG pathway and GOI and enrichment and ADPH dependent enzymatic reactions. So we can see this effect according to molecular docking binding results. If the binding energy is generally lower than 5 kilocalorie mole, the affinity between the receptor and ligands is higher and the conformation is more stable. On this slide. So in this study was conducted to illustrate the positivity contained in bee pollen using in vitro pharmacology and molecular binding analysis methods. As a result, myricetin was found to be effective in antioxidant activity. The PPI analysis performed on protein targets showed that AKT1, EGFR, and SRC could be targets with potential therapeutic effects in antioxidant activity. So after this result, obtaining this result, we can say supporting the study with in vivo and in vitro experiments to investigate the efficacy of myricetin in antioxidant therapy would be extremely beneficial. This study is highly valuable as a guiding and illuminating reference for future research. Finally, I would like to say many thanks about support us with this project. We gained this project support from Kazakhstan. So this study is supported by the project on the development of innovative technologies and creation of scientific infrastructure for the sustainable development of the South Kazakhstan region, founded by the Scientific Committee of the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Thank you so much for listening me. Have a nice program.